Hi and welcome to a new video on our channel, and today I'm going to show you the brand new Expert 3.0. The concept of the Expert is very simple and self-explanatory. Basically, you have 4 different corners with different settings behind them, and there you can reach with 4 different buttons. In the middle you have the click wheel where you can navigate through the synergic line. Let's start with the upper line with the buttons, and we are jumping into the system settings. And the system information is, for example, giving you the info about temperatures of the sensors that are built inside this machine, like for example housing inside, secondary transformer, and so on. If we go on the system settings, you can choose between several languages that you like to have your control panel. You have 5 different favorite buttons where you can save and store your favorite settings. For example, let's go for 177 amps and we store it on the number 1 by pressing it for a little bit more than 3 seconds, and you see the display is flashing green and we have a 1 with a star behind. If we now change the settings, it will change the color in red, so you know you are not again in your favorite setting, and by pressing it again the machine is jumping back in the right settings. To delete it, you just press the button and hold it for a little bit more than 10 seconds. The button for the gas test is exactly doing what it should do. It just starts to flow gas through your torch. We have a timer about 20 seconds, and if you want to stop it manually, you just press it again. With the click wheel, you can change all the welding parameter settings. For example, you can change the start current and the time, you can change the upslope time, the main current, we can change the downslope and the end crater filling program. If it is too much for you because your welding task is very simple, you can disable these functions very simple by entering the quick menu, and here you can just disable the information you don't need on a display. In the upper left corner, you can change the welding process. In the upper right, setup, job and queue info, or for example in the AC welding, the balling function. On the below right side, you have the pulse functions that you can change, and on the left side, 2-stroke, 4-stroke or spot arc, for example. In the DC version of the machine, you don't have the functionality of balling or the AC special pulse, for example. Last but not least, we have 2 different settings that we can make. We have the AC settings and the pulse settings. And we enter the AC settings together to see that you can change the waveform in square or trapeze, for example, or just a sine. If you go to the frequency, you can do it in auto, or you can just change the frequency to 50 Hz, for example. Let's go to the balance, and you can see that in AC mode, by changing the balance, you affect also on your welding zone. And we can keep that menu on the display by pressing this button. Let's go to our pulse settings. And on the pulse settings, you have the possibility to change between the thermal or AC special or the mean value. And let's go and just change the main current a little bit. We want to have not 85%, we want to have 20% on pulse. And you see that everything what you do is changing in the picture, so that you can have always the information about how does it affect your welding. Let's put it also on a display, and we are done. Now we are ready to start. If you connect the Retorx torch, where you can adjust your parameter on the torch, the display will change. So you can see below here, it's now the 170 amp, for example, in max. That means with the click wheel, you can adjust the maximum value that you then can adjust with your torch. And you cannot go below that maximum range. Like you can see, you can adjust the Expert 3.0 individually to all your needs. If you want to have more information about the Tetrix 230 XQ, then just click here. Leave a like and please let us know in the comment section below what you want to know about the Tetrix 230 XQ.